Hi everyone, I hope you're all well and staying safe and that you're doing okay. I wanted to share a morning routine over here. Obviously things look very different at the moment, and one of the best things about this whole situation is that the kids can just be together in the mornings, and Marnie is particularly loving having her big brothers and sister around every single morning. So they spend a lot of time as they're waking up just watching cartoons together and chilling in the house and having a nice slow breakfast. And while they're doing that, it's the perfect opportunity for me to get myself sorted for the day, especially if I need to wash my hair, which I did on this day. And I just thought I'd show you what I'm using because a few people have asked how I keep my hair the colour that I do. You will have just seen the Lee Stafford toning shampoos and also this Beauty Pie product, which is brilliant and it gives a really nice shine to the hair. My bathroom cupboard actually looks like a bit of a advert for Beauty Pie. Sadly it's not, but I love their products. I have been putting on makeup every day just to make myself feel a little bit more put together and ready for the day and productive, but I've been keeping it to a minimum. So CC cream, concealer, bit of brow gel, and this again another Beauty Pie product which just gives a really subtle colour on the lips. It just makes them look a bit healthier than they do without. So I have put in place for what would normally be school days a bit of a routine, and I know that's not for everyone at the moment and everyone should do 100% what works for them, but for me with 4 kids all of different ages I need a routine because otherwise just everything goes out the window. So the first thing we do every single morning before anything else is get some fresh air, obviously weather permitting, and at the moment the sunshine is on our side. Boo, what do you think you're doing? Seriously? Boo, it's a long way down for you. As you can see, Boo decided to join them on the trampoline. So once we've got her off, which isn't an easy task because she's really quite heavy and stubborn. Good girl! Once I've managed to get her off the trampoline, the kids can get back to bouncing on it, and actually Merrin and I decided to play a bit of netball on this day. We've been doing a mix of activities in the morning. If it's really cold, they've been doing the Joe Wicks PE workout, or we've been going for a run around the garden and the side of our house, doing like the couch to 5k. We've just been doing whatever we fancy on the day, but we always start the day with a bit of fresh air and exercise. And usually the only way I can convince them back into the house is with snacks. So that's what I'm doing here. Marnie is having some Peppa Pig raisins, and I have to start with the semi-healthy snacks for Marnie or she will go straight for the chocolate and accept nothing less. For the big 2, I can usually motivate them with a cup of tea, and we were a bit late to the party with this biscuit tea, but it is so good. I don't think I can ever go back to normal tea now. So while I'm making Dylan and Merrin a cup of tea, they are setting up their work for the morning. They've actually been sent loads. The school has been brilliant, so they've got lots to get on with on their Google Classroom. So they're sorting themselves out and working out what their first lesson of the day needs to be while I make some tea and sort them out with some snacks. And by this point they are getting on with their work, which is nice to see. They prefer to sit and do it together. They do have desks in their rooms, but they like to sit and support each other, I guess, and they can ask each other for help and stuff if they need to. So they will now probably do about an hour, although I have blocked out the time as part of a schedule. It is quite flexible, so if they finished whatever task they need to get done for the morning sooner, then they can go and have some quiet time, or if it takes a bit longer, that doesn't matter either. So I can generally leave them to it. They don't really need much help from me at this stage unless they get stuck on something. So while they are doing that, I can go and set the younger 2 up doing something. So Marnie is actually sat with Boo watching cartoons on my phone and sharing her brioche by the front door. So she had already been sitting there for about 15 minutes when I was making the tea. And she will sit there for ages and ages just chatting to Boo and sharing tiny bits of brioche with her, which is really cute. And while she's doing that, Aiden has been doing a bit more exercise in the mornings because his Tangsu martial arts group do a morning stretch every day. So he's been joining in with that, which he really enjoys to keep himself flexible because obviously he can't train at the moment and he's really missing it. So this lets him keep doing it while he's at home, which he's really been enjoying. So he's doing that At first, I had Aiden doing his schoolwork at the same time as the older two, but actually that didn't work because sometimes he needed the computer and so did Merrin or Dylan, and he was distracting the older two, just not settling down and things, so it just got a bit complicated. So I've got him doing something else now while they get on with their schoolwork, and once he's finished doing his stretches, we've actually been listening to the David Walliams story every morning at 11. It kind of works out perfectly. So I will sit with him and listen to a bit of that while he has a brioche as well. And that just gives the older two plenty of space to get on with their work. And Aiden's also getting to listen to a story as well. And sometimes he'll do some drawing or something while he's listening to it. Or he can do simple tasks from school, like practicing his handwriting and things. So it actually works out really well to use this as some quiet time. And as you can see, Marnie is still happily lying with Boo by the front door. So while they're occupied, I decided to go and do my hair because, I don't know, I feel like if I do my hair properly on the day that I wash it, then I can just leave it for about 3 days and not think about it. I'm using this waving tool, which looks more scary than it actually is, although I do always manage to burn my fingers when I use it. But it just gives this sort of soft wave as opposed to tight curls, which I quite like. So that's my hair sorted, and by this point I still haven't had breakfast and I'm pretty hungry, so I'm just going to go and put my porridge together. I always have porridge, as you will know if you watch my videos regularly, but I do have a new maple syrup which is just outstanding. Dan picked it up from Costco. So there's blueberries, almond butter, maple syrup, almond milk. Brilliant. So to give the older two time to just finish up what they're doing, Marnie and I go upstairs with my porridge to play Sylvanian Families, which she loves. It definitely helps to keep Marnie upstairs for a portion of the morning while they get the bulk of their work done, because then in the afternoon, if she wants to play with them, it doesn't matter so much because they've had a good session of maths or English or whatever they have to do in the morning. So that's been working for us so far. So by this point it's getting close to lunchtime and everyone's getting a bit hungry, so I just finish up doing a bit of tidying in the kitchen while they pack away their schoolwork for the morning, and Marnie is helping her big sister, as you can see, to finish up and pack up her work for the day. It has been so nice to see them have this extra time together because, I don't know, the weekends, there's always so much to pack in on a weekend, and even school holidays, you feel like you should be out doing things and you should be going places and filling your days, and often that makes things more stressful maybe than they need to be. I don't know, I think maybe a lot of us are feeling that being able to take this time to just slow down and do nothing, plan nothing, just be and enjoy each other's company, it's done us the world of good anyway. As you can see, this is what we got up to just before lunch. Just one pair of googly eyes, and I can honestly say this kept them busy for well over an hour. They just took it in turns to film videos of each other making funny faces with googly eyes on their chin, and it cracked me up as well, I have to say. It kept me laughing. It's the simple things that have been making us smile for the last couple of weeks. So I hope you enjoyed seeing what our mornings look like at the moment, and I hope you're all doing okay and staying safe and well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!